From the moment you crack open this March 1995 issue, the UK wrestling press swings for the fences. No half measures, no polite hedging, just full-throttle mat mania poured onto the page, like the last pint at closing time. The cover alone screams with intrigue, promising a clash of cultures and carnage that only this era could deliver. And right out of the gate, we get Bushido shoots into the UK, where the stoic, lethal Nobuhiko Takada, the enigmatic Kazuo Yamazaki, and the intimidating Yoshi Anjo are suddenly popping up on Sky Sports. Their stiff strike, submission-heavy style of Bushido, the way of the warrior, invading British living rooms like a martial arts hurricane. The pros treats them like exotic gladiators from another world, dangerous men whose philosophy is as sharp as their kicks, ready to shock a UK audience raised on flamboyance with the cold efficiency of a shoot-style execution. Then it's a hard gear shift into the heated question that's been hanging in the air. Contender or pretender? Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid himself, under the microscope. Is this cocky, high-flying, show-stopping technician ready to truly seize the WWF World Title, or is he all flash and no staying power? The piece wrestles with his ego, his skill set, and his knack for stealing shows, all while hinting that the bright lights of the main event might scorch as easily as they illuminate. It's half praise, half warning, the kind of buildup that makes a title chase feel like a prize fight. Next up, Rob Butcher takes us deep into Battlefield 7, the 7th annual New Japan Pro Wrestling Tokyo Dome extravaganza, where the stakes are colossal, the attendance figures dizzying, and the card stacked with the kind of international dream matches that make tape traders drool. The coverage paints it as a fever dream of suplexes, lariats, and jaw-dropping athleticism, set under the vast dome like a temple to pure professional wrestling spectacle. The language is reverent yet breathless, as if every bell ring reverberates from Tokyo straight into the UK wrestling psyche. Hogan reigns supreme comes in like a blunt instrument, subtle as a leg drop to the throat. WCW's Clash of the Champions XXX is recapped with all the inevitability of a tidal wave. Of course, Hulk Hogan was the star. The tone teeters between grudging acknowledgement of his drawing power and eye-rolling at the predictability of it all. But it's impossible to deny the sheer scale of Hulkamania's grip on the Turner Empire. From there, moving on up shifts focus to Razor Ramon, dripping machismo and gold chains. With the burning question, is it time for him to drop the Intercontinental title and dive headfirst into the heavyweight championship scene? The analysis is equal parts kayfabe scouting report and genuine career speculation, with the undercurrent that the WWF's upper echelon could use a little Latino heat swagger. And then, the section that makes you wince and lean closer, barbed wire madness. The words Terry Funk and Cactus Jack already scream chaos. But here they're tangled in a match that's less a contest and more a slow-motion car crash of humanity. The magazine revels in describing the cruel embrace of the barbed wire, the rawness of the violence, the grim poetry of two men willing to shred themselves for glory, pride, or just the twisted satisfaction of seeing how far the human body can be pushed. The editorial voice kicks in with, from the top, a brisk yet biting digest of industry news and opinion, followed by Stateside, where Ian Robinson dissects ECW's grit and the WWF's revolving door of new faces with a surgeon's precision. Part analyst, part gossip columnist, all attitude. In Vid Review, Findley B. Martin goes full critic mode, weighing the 1994 Survivor Series, the Wham Bam Body Slam release, and the sprawling best Japanese matches of the 1980s compilation, laying out verdicts that feel final and unflinching. And of course, Manor's Matt Musings is back. Stately Wayne Manor firing off acerbic, wry, and occasionally absurd commentary that reads like the wrestling world's high society gossip rag. If high society wore capes and threw dropkicks, the magazine throws in a glossy A3 centerfold of Diesel, mid-ascension to WWF superstardom after his destruction of Bob Backlund. The presentation making him look like a cross between a fashion model and a prize fighter. Finally, Letters gives the fans their say, a grab bag of passion and personality, with takes on the Royal Rumble, effusive praise for Bushido, and heartfelt sympathy for R. Steve. It's the perfect chaotic chorus to close out a mag that swings between deadly serious analysis and cheeky irreverence, always with that uniquely British sense that wrestling is both deadly important and gloriously absurd.